I feel like, oh my god, my hair is a mess. Come on, Roger, be professional. Goddamn. How is it going today? My name is dearRoderick for those who do not know, and welcome back to my channel. Hi, this is not a ranking video, as I presumably promised. This is actually something I wanted. This is a video that I had in mind for like a while, and I just never executed it. Today, we're talking about Webtoons. If y'all don't know what Webtoons is, it's basically like a comic app where it just has like a whole bunch of comics from a whole bunch of like genres and different stuff, and these wonderful, beautiful creators always make these comics online, and basically you can view them over there. You can download Webtoons. It's basically free, non-sponsored by the way, but if they want to sponsor me, go ahead. But yeah, I've been reading Webtoons. Is one of like the closest things you would ever catch me do to actual reading. I do have mangas. And once I read a lot of mangas, I'll rank those as well. See how shit works? But I actually wanted to give my top 10 webtoons. I have a full list right over here. Yeah, like, subscribe, all that cute shit. Follow me on social media, download shit below. And yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into this video. As very much as y'all gonna probably see from this list, my taste in manga is primarily gay. Gay, we love the gays over here. We love the gays as a queer man myself. But at full 10, it was kind of, I had a full list when I made the thumbnail like a month ago, but I think the list very much changed. The list has very much changed, and I'm gonna try to remember everything that happened, because I'm not really good at explaining. Like, you're like, whatever you need to recap something, I would not be able to tell you, especially if it's a full show, and especially since I've been reading these for like a while. But yeah, these are not in no particular order, so don't get on me. Oh, this one I was just reading yesterday. The first one I wanted to talk about is Jackson's Diary. If y'all don't know what Jackson's Diary is basically a story about this kid named Jackson. I think he just moved to town. Either just moved to town or he just moved to his new school. Obviously, people actually very much admire him on his first listen. Then he runs into this kid named Xer. Xer is basically, the pro football player that everybody loves. He has like a full gang. He has like a full gang of friends that he always hangs around with. And yeah, basically like the average popular kid. But Xer kind of felt threatened by Jackson's presence, since he just came out of nowhere, and then everybody everyone liked him and all that other stuff, and he was just like, who the fuck are you? Where did you come from? The door is right there. I'm gonna need you to leave. Yeah, so they were not good at first terms. They were very much not good at first terms, but then later down the line, we realized one big thing about Xer. How can I explain this? Green eyes. Green eyes is just all I'm thinking about. He has kind of like these powers. He has these powers. I don't think he can control them though, but those powers always kind of like come out when he's feeling like a wide range of emotions. I think his powers have something to do with Jackson, especially his diary. And now we're basically gonna talk about this. The tea is hot. The tea is kind of hot. So, oh my god, I totally forgot that this happened. There is so much stuff that happened in this comic. Oh my goodness gracious. So, I think later down the line, when Xer was just I think Xer and Jackson got into like, oh my god, I totally forgot. There will probably be spoilers. So if you've not read any of these books and you want to read these books, I probably have timestamps to every single book that I talk about. So if you want to go read these webtoons, go by all means, go read them. But gonna be talking a lot of spoilers, not even gonna cap. So I think there was one episode of the comic where Xer and Jackson got into a fight. They very much got into a fight, into a squabble, and then Jackson kind of like gets sent to detention. Yeah, he gets sent to detention while Xer. Yeah, he gets sent to detention. Am I right? Yeah, because that's where he met like the three other kids. That's where he met like the three other kids, and that was basically his kind of like his whole squad and pack. And I don't remember what happened. It was I think someone was gonna out him out, especially since Jackson wanted to. I'm all over the place. I'm so sorry. I'm all over the place. But he was kind of like, okay, I'm trying to remember. He kind of like,
that bitch is dead.
There was like this big student, I think for a student president or some shit. And then Xer kind of got like on the stage. It kind of interrupted him. And then that's what caused like all of his friends to have like lunch detention or some shit. Point being said, I don't know. But they became like the lunch crew. Oh my god. Yo. This is kind of foul. So, Xer has this friend named David. And David has this sister. I forgot her name in the moment, but I'm gonna insert a picture like right over here. Like she has kind of like red hair. She's really pretty, really cute. Xer dated David's sister, and David didn't know that he dated her because they wanted to keep it a secret, and because he knew that David was kind of like an overprotective brother, especially since like they kind of had like no father figure. His father is trash. By the way, I want him to die. I want him to die. I don't care how vulgar that seems. I want him to die. I don't care. He deserves it after what happened. But yeah, I think he found out like over the landline because they were having a conversation, like, because this story is set back all the way back in like the 90s. So basically they had like the old phones where they would like on the wall, and you just pick up the phone and like hello, and it's like a landline, so everybody in the house, so anyone could just randomly just pick up the phone and then just hear the conversation. And so that's how we found out. And then their revelation about like a little bit of trauma, and then we wondered, why is he feels some type of way. And he was like, because I don't think it was because it wasn't because even like the secret telling and all that stuff. Turns out this nigga likes him. David likes Xer. So yeah, even when stories I want to try not to read about that center around gay love, they always end up gay. Period. I mean, yeah, and then his dad found out. His dad found out he was gay, and then trigger warning, child abuse. Yeah, you know the drill. If his dad was completely ass, cause tell me why this nigga got mad. This nigga got mad at Xer, cause he just saw Xer very differently after he like quit the football team. He quit the football team, and then all of a sudden and then he found out he worked at a coffee shop, which
I'm about to beat this bitch up.
Like, not everybody has to be like the very much male stereotype of the, oh my god, you get to be doing sports, you know. No. I get sick and tired when everybody asks me if I play sports. I don't care for it. I don't care. And I'm like, oh my god, why don't you play basketball? You're solely tall for basketball. I don't fucking know how to dribble. I don't know how to run. I barely know how to run in this bitch. Oh my god. But yeah, that story is crazy. And there's some stuff that still hasn't happened that I'm hoping isn't true. And it's a really cute story. Y'all should check it out. Jackson's Diary. Made by at right here. But yeah, I really much love that story. I cannot wait to see the direction it goes in, because I'm actually kind of excited. I actually kind of want to see what will happen to David's dad, because even though like we don't see him anymore, we haven't saw him anymore in this new season, I want justice. I want justice, because it feels like just absolute bull. It feels like absolute bull that he got treated that way. Anyways, back to the conversation. Bro, that was only the first one. That was only the first one, and we still have a lot more to go. Ooh. Oh my god, Stare Down. Shout out to them. They just got moved to the original. Only the OGs know that was a campus. That was a campus webtoon. First of all, anyways. Oh, this one's really cute. This one, I like this one very much. So Stare Down, if y'all don't know what Stare Down is, I'm not gonna spoil it too much because one, it just got moved to it just got moved to like the originals. So if you were not there for the originals, you probably don't know what anything happens. If you're not there for like the campus specials, you were not there, you probably don't know what happens. So I'm trying not to spoil it too much. But I think the first 12 episodes are out now, so this is probably going to be like still up to that context. So basically, Stare Down is kind of exactly as it sounds. One of our main characters, his name is Neil. He basically saw this dude pass staring at him in like the library. And he was like, why is this nigga staring at me so much? And then it kind of became like a full-on competition. So they were just always having a full-on staring contest and be like, whoever looks away first, oh, that's a point tally down. And Neil is very competitive. So yeah, that's my guy. So it was really adorable to see. I think I mostly like the depiction that was displayed primarily about good communication, in a sense, because even though like they had some rough spots with the way they were communicating with each other, they still found a way to like absorb and fix it. I very much wait a minute. I think I relate to Neil more than I relate to the Past. Past is bisexual. I don't know, is Neil gay? I don't know Neil's orientation. I'm assuming he's a gay man, but then again, I could be wrong, very much be wrong. But yeah, I should go check it out. Stare Down. It is now on Webtoons Originals. It'll be on the front fucking page. It's on the front fucking page, so you cannot miss it. It's very good. It's very lovely. And yeah, that's pretty much all I gotta say. Shout out to Soy. I don't know if I pronounced your name wrong. I'm so sorry. But yeah, that's cute. That's one of the cute ones. Oh my god! And there's this one episode. You know, never mind. Oh, y'all ain't there yet. It's good. It feels good to be an OG. Since we're just gonna keep going down like the slice of life train, let's talk about To the Stars and Back. By One Peg Low. Alright, so I try to remember the name. So basically you basically have the story is basically kind of like attaches to the story of the grumpy neighbor and the overly just hyper cutesy fun neighbor who tries to make friends with him. Basically that's so. And then the grumpy neighbor that we're talking about is Conde, and the cutesy fun neighbor is Busion. This one was actually very good. This one's very good, and I'm sad it's gonna be over soon. They only confirmed 2 seasons. No, bruh. Oh my god, bruh. It's making me feel like these are like TV shows when there's like a show that you don't really want them in. And it basically just kind of talks about their relationship, because Conde did not want to have anything to do with that nigga. He did not want to have anything to do with Busion. He did not want to deal with it. He just wanted to be alone. He just wanted to be left alone. All that other stuff. And I'm just like, I get you, baby, but at the same time, bro, the way he just kind of handled it was just like terrible. And then he felt bad that he kind of like yelled out at him for he actually confronted him about all that stuff, and he kind of yelled at him and kind of hurt his feelings. Oh, these are college students. So these are college students. Conde is like really much, I think. Conde is the writer. Busion is the drawer. Shout out to his very first original character. Oh my god, that was funny as fuck. If I'm closing my eyes too much, I'm tired. So that's just the reason why. And I'm trying not to yawn on camera. And I'm about to. Hold up. I do not feel better after that. Okay. Okay. But basically, and I think he kind of realized. I think they both kind of realized throughout the time. I think they both developed feelings for each other multiple times. I think most of the first season you mostly get Conde's perspective, and in the second season we heard that we're gonna get more Blue Sion's Sion. I don't know if I'm pronouncing these names wrong. I am so sorry if I'm not. We get more of his perspective this season, especially when we found out. Die, bitch. Especially when we got more of his like perspective, like this current season, especially knowing more about his past, what happened with his parents, all that other type. And here's my thing. I always have a problem with any parents when it comes down to disowning or anything like that, bro. Why would you put yourself through 9 months of pregnancy, which honestly there's almost gonna be a chance that pregnancy could end up to your death, and that's why I say vote for Kamala Harris. I'm sorry, bro. It is not a game. It's very much not a game. And if that other man gets into the office, then yeah, your rights are gonna get taken away. So yeah, vote for Kamala. Let's just go with the coconut lady.
You think you just fell out of a coconut tree?
Why would you even have a child if you were not gonna put all your love into them, no matter who they ended up as a person? Like, that makes absolutely no sense at all. Like, do you expect them to be like this other like duplicate of you, and you want them to achieve the dream that you think that you can't achieve just because you're older? Like, people think just because they get older, their legacy runs out, their time runs out, that they can't do the stuff that they wanted to do back in the day. And that's honestly bullshit, because you can still live your dreams no matter how old you are. You can still continue to live. You don't have to always start out at like a young age and go up further to get it. People are becoming artists at 40 years old. Like, come on, like, be so for real, bro. Be so for real. These children are gonna be their own person. They're not always gonna do what you expect them or want them to do. They're not gonna love or expect them to love who you want them to love. Just love your child. And if you know that you're not gonna love your child, no matter even if there's a possibility of them becoming gay or whatever, then don't even have children.
Clock that T.
Clock it.
Clock that T.
Clock it.
Clock that T.
I'm sorry, that's just it. Was that the reason? But his parents disowned him, but I don't know if that's the reason. Well, okay, we'll see. Yeah, y'all go read To the Stars and Back. They are almost at like 200 episodes. I'm very excited for them. Wait, if they're almost at 200, that means the show's in. Catch up now, bruh. We kind of talked about like all of the Love Online. Oh my god, let's talk about Love Online real quick. Love Online. Basically, okay, so Love Online is basically about this dude. I forgot the names of the dude, but one of the dude, he's super preppy, he's super cutesy. He actually was like online talking about a debate about his favorite show, and then he comes across this dude who basically had constructive criticism on, you know, the show on the show, or I think either the show or the book that he was liking. And then and he was like, excuse me, this is one of the greatest shows of all time. What are you talking about? And obviously people are entitled to their opinions, of course. And I don't think he was like, was he flat out hating on the show? I need to go check. I don't think he was. He was just being like very like, oh my god, yeah, this is just my opinion, basically, about what the show was about. And honestly, that's one of the best ways to go. To be honest and to be fair, I think naturally, what was I gonna say? I think naturally, when you're stating your opinions, you should just, you know, be like that. You should just, you know, just state your piece and why you don't like it. You know, you still fuck with the show like that, but you know, basically stuff. And then they honestly become like good communication partners. And, you know, that proves that online can sometimes be a very much good place. But at the same time, hey, it ain't always good. It ain't always good. There ain't always good people out there. But hey, we're here to highlight the people who are. Okay? Anyways. So the dude who he was actually talking to was basically like this big buff dude. They both go to the same school. This big like buff dude. He's always like known as like the bat. like the emo type tough guy. He's just a really big softie. He's a really big softie. I really much love him. And then again, he had daddy issues. I hate people. I hate people. Oh my god. No, because at the end of season 1, I'm so mad. I don't know when they're coming back. But at the end of season 1 got me so mad because, bruh, this dude couldn't handle rejection. This dude couldn't. I hate when people don't know how to handle rejection well enough. Because this dude that the cutesy dude's old boyfriend kept talking to him, and he actually tried to come on to him. And he was like, listen, like, we could just, you know, even though he was talking shit behind his back, you know. Oh, that's getting me mad. And then, he just basically wanted to talk to him, you know, and he was there for comfort. And I was like, oh my god, this is so cute. Plus the art style for the webtoons is very cute. It's giving very demure. And yeah, y'all go read Love Online. I don't know when they're coming back with any season. I'm gonna follow the creator on Instagram or Twitter. One of the places. But yeah, that's basically kind of like the. If my explanations for stuff don't equal to that, I'm gonna put links so y'all can go listen or like watch the entire show, because on God, my explanations ain't gonna do shit. My explanations are not gonna do nothing, bruh. I think we should start with Osora. In a kingdom far, 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 far away, this dude this dude named Osora was basically aired. I think he was okay. He was basically told by his father that he is a boy. Kind of like yeah. So his father basically said that he was supposed to be like, you know, a boy, and his mother died very much giving birth to him. So he felt like bad for that, and he set up like a whole marriage for them anyway. What is the point of setting a marriage? What is the point of setting a marriage? This is the same thing, bro. Like, why you want them to marry the person that you want them to marry? Okay, I don't understand. It makes no sense. But hey, we're gonna roll with it because, you know, medieval time. Anyways, this Osora was basically training with this like one dude, Arias, I think that was his name. Big tall buff dude. He's basically kind of like the protector or knight or some shit, a part of that kingdom, and he likes a sword, basically. So but here's the law, and I hate this law. Trigger warning again, homophobia. Oh my god, this is so terrible. So basically, if you were considered a homosexual, I'm trying to say like Stewie. If you're considered like a homosexual, you're basically sent off and probably executed. So yeah, that happened. Oh my god, that is so terrible, bro. Like, really, the type of person you love will make you get executed. Make that make sense. Like, all the other stuff that is happening in the world, people in this world worried about who you love, and that honestly makes no sense. But anyways, They're very cutesy together. I think one of the girls that almost set up with, I think Osora, actually likes this other girl who I think likes Arisa, but Arisa likes Osora and all that other stuff. Yeah, very much so. Arias, is that his name? Did I get it right? Please tell me I got it right. Y'all will let me know. Please tell me I got it right. God dog, bro. God dog. Yeah, I think this is one of the newer ones, but I think it was like a Canvas original, and then it got moved to the originals. So yeah, that was a really good. That's a really good one. I want to know what the other dude's problem. The dude was like the dude that was like watching Osora and Arias in the forest. I want to know what their issue is. I want to know more about that, because he doesn't like humans. He doesn't like humans in a sense, and he saw he doesn't like humans. So I'm just like kind of wondering what he sees in Osora. Is it like a lust thing? I really don't know. Oh, Princess Southland. Oh, Lord have mercy. It's basically the Princess Southland, as the title indicates. He got in trouble for kissing an android. This is become like this for coming all over again. But he got in trouble for kissing a droid at a party. People found out, the press reported about it, all that other shit. There's one droid named Jensen who got caught up with the witch, and the witch basically kind of has a control over him, and then he meets Donnie. Donnie lets him hide out at his place. They start to get feelings for each other. Then news comes apart about Jensen's existence. They try to change his whole identity. They get caught in the bar because of a fight, because of this stupid girl who wanted to okay, whatever. He get caught up in the news. What else happens? I think we meet Donnie's sibling. What are their pronouns? Oh my god, I forgot their pronouns. I'm just gonna call them. I'm just gonna use the they them pronouns. Let me know their pronouns in the comments. Basically, after that whole news came apart about Jensen, and now they're basically outlaws, and they're running away. They're basically outlaws running away, and then they have to worry about the witch too. So then that ain't gonna help nobody. So yeah, basically trying to make sure Jensen breaks away from the witch's curse that has been settled upon him and all that other stuff. And yeah, that's basically kind of wraps up Prince of Southland. That one's really good too. The art style, the artist really elevated with the Prince of Southland. Like I saw from the episode 1 all the way up to the recent episode they have now, the art style completely molded, and I really like that, and I love it. I very much love it, and I cannot wait to see more for them. I cannot wait. I feel like we should get to juicy ones next. So this one is less juicy than the other one I'm about to mention, but this is one of the newer Webtoons originals. It is called the Dickheads. Yes, this is the closest straight thing I've ever read in my entire life on Webtoons. Let's talk about this real quick. Where do I even begin? So I forgot everybody's names. So this is one of the most messiest of all messes. So this girl likes this girl's best friend with this one dude. She meets this one white guy at a party, I think, and they chit chat. They end up catching feelings for each other. They kind of move into the relationship a little fast. They move into the relationship a little fast. The abuela, the girl's abuela, basically kind of has mixed feelings about this dude and all the other stuff. Marco, that's one of the names. Marco actually has a crush on the other girl, on his friend girl. And even though like they're friends or whatever, it's been solidified that they are stay friends or whatever, the white guy feels threatened by his presence. So he basically went up to him and be like, "Hey girl, hey, let me talk like straight. Hey man, back away from my girl, you know what I'm saying? Like it like this, like even though like y'all are supposed to be friends or whatever, I still don't trust you. I feel like you have some ulterior motive and y'all gonna try to get in the way of our relationship. So I feel like you just need to, back the fuck up." And then he went over to basically say like, "If you have such a problem with this, why don't you go talk to her about it?" And all that other stuff. And then it just came like a whole past of miscommunication, which caused Marco to actually distance himself away from him because he felt like that's what kind of like what the girl wanted. And then the girl was kind of getting confused about why Marco was distancing himself so much from her. And then the white guy told her that he was the reason why, because he talked to him about all this stuff, and then she basically said to get the fuck out. Then her abuela then, if she didn't have enough to deal with much on her plate, her abuela basically was just basically saying, "Oh my god, why you married? Why you need to do all this with this other dude and all this other stuff?" And like basically being so controlling and basically saying like, "Oh my god, I don't know why you're like this." And then she has like an attack or whatever. I don't know. Was that a heart attack? Whatever attack. She had like a heart attack or whatever. And then she gets life-lifted to the hospital. The girl is going through hell. On the other hand, the white guy has daddy issues, of course. Wouldn't any of these stories be good without a little daddy issues? Can I get an amen? And then the dude and Mark, the white dude and Marco try to make up a little bit so they could. Ellie, I think that's her name. Her name starts with an E, I think. So Ellie could so their relationship could be even out. And then the miscommunication and all that other stuff, and this saying this whole awkwardness and all that other stuff. And people in the comments were like speculating that there's some hidden past between Marco and the white dude, basically saying that it might have been a couple, but then they broke up due for some other reasons. And I honestly believe that. So gayness, anyways. They went up, they tried to communicate, but blah 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 blah. The dance comes up, and Ellie is like questioning like her relationship with this dude. Like that, I think they kind of moved on a little bit too fast, in which I totally agree. And they were kind of having like a little bit of struggles. So he basically said, "Let's just cut the cord. And I know you want to be with Marco, so just go be with him." Yeah, I cannot wait to see how season 2 happens. Yay! Ooh, let's talk about this. Let's talk about the way more one. Oh Lord. Even the name will probably trigger a lot of y'all. Let's talk about spicy mints. This is one of the most darkest webtoons I've ever read. So here's what happens. So basically, as the description says, this gay college dude, it has a crush on an idiot. Basically, the characters' names are Tesori and Mint. Mint is the one with blue hair. Tesori is the one with red hair. Cute, I know, very cute. Very cutesy. Min has a crush on Tesori, but he thinks that he's basically straight. Just assumptions. Just assumptions. You could just ask. He does have a little gay in him, but you could just ask, but you didn't. You know what? Never mind. Which caused him to kind of like get into this whole ramble of basically about ruining his friendship. It was trying to see if he could ease his way in. Min had some like troubles with his family back in, and he's not really close with his family now. Fast forward into the story. This is one of the most only remembering parts I remember up until like now. Content warning, essay warning. So basically, I think they were having a party, and Mint and Tesori were like alone in like their room. Yeah, and then Mint essays him. Well, SH, I think. To Suri. He was under the influence of alcohol, but that does not excuse it. And he was just feeling so bad about it that he just isolated himself away from it. But that was just making the situation way worse. And Tsuri was willing to like just talk to him about it and just, you know, try to keep the relationship alive because he still very much liked him. He still very much liked him as a friend and all other stuff. And then there's one dude, there's one toxic dude. We're gonna call him whatever his name is. I did not like him. He was basically Mint was basically kind of like using him to like, you know, be like a little like stress reliever or whatever, you know, for sex. You know, yeah. Apparently that was, and then we see him again. I like the band, and one of his exes actually saw him outside while he was at the concert, and then yeah, that caused a whole scramble of just whole messy shit. And then the Suri and Mint are still trying to have it out, but Mint is just keep isolating himself. And then one of the black dudes is like, bro, get it the fuck together. Like, it's very much not that serious. Well, I mean, it's serious, but I mean, at the same time, you just can't keep like holding yourself back from it, because he wants to communicate, he wants to talk to you, and I know you still want to be his friend, but at the same, it's just guilt. It's just very much guilt. I would feel very bad about it if I was in the same situation he was, but at the same time, like, bro, I have to be, like, we're both in the room just ignoring the elephant. So they have to talk it out. They're fine. They just had to keep the relationship very much on the low. And then now we're going out back to present day. Suri is realizing his feelings for Mint. Mint is, I think, kind of trying to move away from those feelings, because those feelings kind of caused Suri to kind of like get hurt in a sense. So yeah. Go read it. Just go read it, bro. It is a whole mess. I'm telling you, it's a whole mess. It is just messy. It is toxic, and I love it. And I love it, bro. I love it. We're coming out on the last two. All right. The next one is called Dom and More. This is lesbian. Yeah. And it basically has a black female protagonist. As soon as I saw this, shout out to shout out to Kiwi on the Sticks. Shout out to her. She's a bit cute. Can I just talk about Kiwi real quick? Kiwi is such one of the most beautiful people I've ever met I've ever seen. Like, and I haven't met that woman a day in my life, but every time I just see her post photos on like Instagram or Twitter, I'll just be like, you're just like one of God's blessings, and I very much appreciate you. It was either her or another streamer retweet Dom and More, and I was like, okay, new Webtoons, and it has two girlies, so like bet, you know, we can go ahead and look at that. It's basically very cutesy slice of life, basically resolving around a relationship. I think Dom, I think that's her, I think that's basically like the Dom. We know who we doing the straps. And we see it too. We see it too. Yeah. I really don't have much to say about it. If you just like really cutesy, really vibey, lesbians, go over there. Check them out. I think they're Canvas originals. I think they're one of the Canvas girlies. So yeah, go check them out. Shout out to them. I cannot wait to see more episodes. To read more episodes, and yeah, we're coming out to the final. I tactically have a top honorable mentions, so I'm just gonna skim through these real quick, because tactically it was kind of hard to make this list. All right, honorable mentions include Castle Swimmers. I don't want to hear y'all groan and moan saying, "Oh my God, why is Castle Swimmers in your top 10?" I haven't read much of it. And it's still a very good story. I think from what I've seen, it's very good. Quality content. Quality content. Basically, just talk about the streamer life. Summer Boo. Basically, you know, summer romance, you know what I'm saying? Far Off, basically kind of like concepts of like them in like a war. And when the music stopped being good enough, the manager and the singer, yeah, getting it together, yeah. All right, the very last one that we're gonna get into is called DayBreak. I think this is my favorite. I think this is my number one favorite. It stars Marcus and Cog as they basically just, you know, tackle their like cute relationship. It is so cute. No, I want them to become a show. You know how sometimes webtoons get adapted into like animes or like TV shows. We seen what's that one bad anime? I'm sorry. What was that one bad? There was one, but we seen it with like Heartstopper and all that other stuff. This needs to become a show. I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. But we love the gay black boys. We need more of them. So Marcus, he is actually a trans man. He's very much a trans man. We very much love to see it. And I think he actually got like in one of the recent episodes, we found that he got like top surgery, and I was like, oh my god, baby! But we saw that he basically has a crush on this dude named Cog, who was basically kind of like an angry, cute little angry bird. He's a cute little angry bird because he said he has big eyebrows. And Cog is basically a non-binary black man. He's basically, Marcus is always trying to get his attention, you know, trying to make him, you know, fall in love. Cog falls in love with him, like, I think around, like, mid-season, and then they try to get together. I think they do end up getting together. I know they do. But, it's just the way their communication skills are just on fleek, on 10. It's just like, you could have wished for anything better. Shout out to Toma. That is my nigga. Go read DayBreak. It is very good. It is very, very, very good. I wanted to become a show. Most preferably, I wanted it to be a cartoon. I don't want it to be live action. But if it's live action, I'll take it. But I prefer cartoons. It's just so very cute. And apparently, the original story, Sunshine Boy, I think that was Mooshoop's, Moosoop, I think that's her name. Moosoop's, like, other comic that has Marcus in it. Originally had Marcus in it. I think we get to see more about what happens over there with him as well. We get some more context. He's coming, they're coming out with it over here on Webtoons. I cannot wait to read it. But, yeah. That was basically my top 10 webtoons. If y'all have any more top 10 recommendations, let me fucking know. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm planning to do top 10 manhwas. And you know. And if you know. That's gonna be an experience. But anyways, thank y'all so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. All that cute shit. And I'll basically, where's my mouse? Turn it over here. Thank you. I'll very much see y'all in the next one. Bye y'all.